Hi, welcome back to Recreational Runner. I'm James, leader in running fitness, and I'm bringing the channel back to heart rate running. Helpful for anyone that's never done it before, low intensity running. So in today's video, I'm going back to basics and explaining what low intensity, or how to run low intensity or low heart rate. So stay tuned. So if you're interested in free running tips, tricks and motivation, then please consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up and hitting that bell. We also have a Facebook group and a Strava group, both called Recreational Runners. So there you can meet other runners, like each other's runs, chat to each other, leave comments, and obviously in Facebook, you know how Facebook works. So it's all about motivating each other and building a bit of community. And everyone's welcome, runners of any ability or someone that's just thinking about it too. So get on board. So the first thing is why do it, okay? There's loads of studies, and I'll put a link to an article by Runner's World in the description for you to check out. But essentially, there's a whole school of thought from loads of far more experienced runners than me that talk about the 80-20 rule. Do 80% of your running at low intensity, mainly to avoid injury risk, because running at low intensity, you're still building up your aerobic base, you're strengthening your heart, and you're strengthening all of your running muscles and support ligaments as well. And you're just reducing that chance of injury. And then with 20% is where you want to do your real serious speed work to develop speed. So you build endurance in the 80%, speed in the 20%. And that way you don't run the risk of injuring yourself or getting fatigue by doing lots and lots of speed or lots of moderate to high intensity running. Now lots of people start with couch to 5k. Couch to 5k is all about interval training effectively. It tells you to walk a bit, run a bit, but it doesn't always, I wish my watch would shut up, it doesn't always advise you how fast you should be running on the run bit. And I know a lot of people personally that have said they found it really hard and they got disinterested in it because it was too difficult. They started getting shin splints and all that kind of stuff. They felt like they were working too hard. So this is why I started thinking about low intensity running for everybody, even beginners. Because if you do, oh, it's clap the NHS. I wondered what all the noise was. I'm out running during clap for the NHS. Well done, NHS. Well done, we love you. I don't know if you can hear all that noise, it's amazing. The amount of noise that's going on right now. I'm gonna end up walking on this run because I'm talking a lot. But so I'm going to put two formulas up, one for men, it's going to come up here somewhere on the side, and one for women. Slightly different because men and women are different, so these formulas are to work out your maximum heart rate based on your age. Now that assumes that everybody of the same age and the same sex is going to have the same condition heart, so straight away, straight out the gate, it's not 100% accurate. And if you want to work it out properly, there's loads of tests you can do. You can go into a sports science lab, not right now because of lockdown, and you can run to your heart's content and work out your own max heart rate. But it's a benchmark, especially if you're new to running, it's a benchmark. Okay, so use that formula. For me, I'm 43, I'm male, I use the Tanaka formula, I believe, and my max heart rate is meant to be apparently around 178. Now I know it's higher than that because I'm a bit fitter. I've run for 8 years, I know I can go higher than that. But my 77% threshold, and that's the maximum you should run at when you're trying to do low intensity running, means it should be around 139 beats per minute. 140 beats per minute is barely jogging for me. So because I'm returning to running with a good aerobic base already, I'm not really paying too much attention. I'm going more to 150 at the minute because I know when I was running every day in January, and I was running 5 kilometers in under 30 minutes at 140 beats per minute, so I know I'll get back there pretty quickly. So if you are a runner that's just returning after an injury or just a spell out, then don't take it too literal. Use your own knowledge of your own fitness from years and months gone by. But if you're new and you've got a heart rate monitor, use the formula, find out your threshold, and what you want to do is only run or walk, fast walk, slow jog, whatever it works out, monitoring your watch up to 77%. You want to go between 65 and 77%, because you don't want to go too low, because you're not really working out. You'd be walking too much like I was just then. So you want to be working out. Now, all of that said, might sound pretty complicated, right? Well, the other thing you can do is forget all the gadgets, because they're not accurate anyway. And as I already said, the formula makes lots of assumptions about everyone being the same. So accuracy is already out the window. Just run to perceived effort. Very, very simple. You don't need a device. You don't need the formulas. If you can be moving like I am now, jogging and talking and breathing in and out through the nose, nice and easily, then you're running at low intensity. It's that simple. So that's all you have to worry about. Could I talk? Is my breathing under control? Am I nice and relaxed? If you start running really fast, and if it starts getting really hard to talk in more than short bursts like I am now, without having to gasp for air, you just need to slow it down again and get back into your low intensity zone. It's that simple. So we're desperately losing light now. I'll probably end the waffle now, finish my 5k low intensity run tonight, and check back in with you at the end. Okay, so I'm back. I've just finished my 5k. It was about 32 minutes again, but I did a lot of walking at the start of this video, recording to you guys, but about 32 minutes, and my heart rate was about 155. And as I said, for me, that's probably more moderate intensity at the minute, but I know that I'm not going to injure myself at that kind of level of pace and heart rate. It's like 6-minute kilometers. If you're new and you're starting out, you want to try and stick to that, no more than that 77% of your maximum heart rate using the formula that I laid out, or just keeping your breathing nice and steady. As I said, keep it simple, keep your breathing nice and steady, and be able to talk whilst you're moving. And that might mean that you're walking or fast walking for periods. You just need to keep thinking about it. And if you hit a hill, obviously that's going to increase your heart rate, it's going to increase the pressure on your system, so you're going to start breathing harder, so you slow down. And then when you're over the hill, you might need to speed up again as well. So if you've ever done a couch to 5k, completely different. You're not running flat out for a minute or 2 minutes and then walking and then running and walking. You might be doing a more moderate pace, a bit quicker pace for a longer time, and it will build your endurance quicker. Trust me, it's a good way to train. I wouldn't be advising it otherwise. For now, under lockdown, I'm only doing these low intensity, moderate intensity runs, apart from the time trial that I recorded yesterday, and that's just to benchmark my fitness. I'm doing a 1 mile time trial every 3 weeks, so I'm going to run a 1 mile as fast as I can, and try and see if I'm getting quicker, if I'm getting fitter. That's the way I'm going to benchmark my fitness, as well as my heart rate coming down doing the same run. So next time I do a 5k, I'd expect to see my heart rate being a bit lower, and the next time a little bit lower, until I get to my optimal level, which is around 140 for me. So check out the 1 mile time trial, because I talk about making sure you warm up properly before you do any speed work. I'm now going to stretch. You don't need to warm up for this low intensity, moderate intensity type run. You just take it easy at the beginning and warm up your body. You're not putting too much pressure on your body, but do stretch afterwards. And I'm going to record some stretches for you very soon. Happy running. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and like.